ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we've got everything your heart desires. The custom-made shirts, the custom-made thongs, the custom-made phone cases. Get it today. Sully shirts, because you are never dressed until you are wearing a Sully's. Go and get it today. And don't forget, if you want to join our Discord, FormulaOCE, we've got plenty of room for you. FormulaOCE, the Discord is in the chat right now. And don't forget to go to our YouTube channel to watch all the old races where all's actually competitive, and many others. Go to a FormulaOCE YouTube channel right now. And of course, you're on the Twitch channel. Don't forget to subscribe, because it definitely helps us out here on Twitch. And don't forget our partners, Oceania Premier Sim League and Rapid Racing League.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
4 red lights, 5 red lights here at Abu Dhabi.
Alex, the final race of the season is go.
And Fanatical gets a jump start. Oh no!
P9, Reptile is damaged. Someone's got damage. Oh, that's Jagger.
That does Bulldogs, but no, can't get him up. Does hold him off. Is there contact at the back?
Finchie's moved up a spot. Hey, watch out for the goat.
Round the outside of Daz. Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two.
Within
A little bit.
a tenth, but
Oh,
oh,
like that.
Urban's like, nah, I'm not having that.
Pack of cars. It's a wild of hyenas here at the moment.
Oh my god. There's going to be a drama here.
to become the inside, this slight corner.
Mad Dog's going to go around the outside, is he?
Oh, it's a mess, it's a mess.
Moment again, Daz. Oh, Daz has turned red.
Again, into turn 1, there's a little bit of contact.
In a blade, oh no.
Off tyres, and Kibisic Funky he's going to take the lead of the race.
Big 3 wide. Oh, they couldn't even be forward.
What is this game, man?
Oh, there it is, Duck Puncher, he's won it.
Kibisic Funky has won.
Dutchy is your Tier 2 World Champion.
But Kahoot will be Tier 1 champion for Formula OCE.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and children of all the ages. How we doing? Welcome back to Formula OCE Tier number 3, the go-to tier in Formula OCE. How we doing, you beautiful people? Thank you, William, for the absolute for the follow. Much appreciate you, my guy. What perfect timing you have, my friend. Yeah, so welcome back to OCE. Bit of an interesting week, I must admit. But we'll get on that very soon. But you know, how are we doing, chat? How are we doing? I see we've got some viewers watching in. How are we doing, William? How are we doing? We've got a clappy hot lap. Yeah, we can do that. Just depends on when Jimmy would like to come out. We got Winter in the chat. How we doing? Going back about evening, lads. How we doing? So yeah, as I said, a bit of an interesting week on my behalf. I got tested positive for COVID for the second time yesterday, so that was fantastic. Which through tonight's race was in doubt, but you know, I'm here. Potentially be doing Tier 1 tomorrow. Mitch is unwell as Syrah makes a big error off that middle sector chicane. So he won't be putting on the first lap. And as you can see, it is raining here tonight. It is raining here. Yellow flags. Not sure where. I think Duck Puncher might be the first one to set a lap. So I'll finish this on-board lap with Mr. Duck Puncher. And then we shall go from there. So, a bit of driver news. So after the events of Baku, Wooly has decided to drop out altogether. So X-Laps is now in the full-time McLaren seat as Duck Puncher goes, sets up with a 31.127. So might be a good enough banker as Kangaroo Guy goes into the 28s already. We might see some dries come the end of this race. At the end of this quali session, this first quali session. So that'd be one to watch out. It's Top Racing Life back racing here again up into P2. No idea, Andy. No idea what the sitch is for the race. I don't want to be told anything, as I'd like to be, kept a surprise. Get the chat's first reaction of the race as well. So as we wait, we will have a look at the championship standings. So there it is after Baku. So I know Wally's still up there, but they were done after Baku. So from tonight onwards, that'll be changed. So Jimmy now has an 80-point lead over P2, which is now Kodia. So Kodia P2 in the championship. Looking very, very nicely. As we waited for JDM, Notorious and Sparky to get off the mark, but unfortunately Sparky isn't here tonight. And yeah, so Constructors in the mid pack, looking very, very tasty. As well as we go to Constructors, well, there it is. It is 54 points between Red Bull and Williams with 6 rounds to go, including tonight. As you can see, I got rid of Portugal and France as they are now off the calendar. So we go to Hungary, Mexico, Belgium, Monza. Then we have a week break. And then we finish off with Bahrain and Brazil before F1 22 comes out. I must say, from Mercedes down the Haas, only 9 points separate those 4 teams. So a lot can happen with those 4 teams. And in the mid-pack as well, looking very, very tasty as we come back on stream. As Sira does a 28-1. Card Gamers up into P2. Henchman up into P3, looking ever so elegantly in the rain. So you might be thinking, if it's a wet race, I'll be absolutely cheering. Kangaroo Guy P4. Oh, Sultana is out. Sultana is out. Well, there it is. So 29-0 is the benchmark that these drivers will now have to make as X-Up goes up into P2. It's Mansell on his lap. Cider now right behind Clappy. That is not what Cider Army needs. And Cider did get his first points. I just haven't put up the reserves, but he got a couple of points last week. So I'm looking forward to see how Cider goes here tonight as Cider goes up into P9. So from Cider down, there still need to be a 29.037. Country Simon has a hot lap driver of choice. X-Laps Q2, alright. We can do that for you, you fine young man. So now it's going to be interesting to note how these drivers will come to fruition at this first qualifying session. As I said, Sultana is already out, so the drivers will need to be the 29.037. And that's not going to help Kodia any slight. But let's have a look at Mansell. I don't think he'll beat the 29.0. This is just a good banker. to 30.2. So he'll be off on another lap. And wash. Alright, we can do that. As Jimmy is now out on track. Let's have a look at Henchman. Staying out. He's going to finish off this lap. Oh, actually, he's gone. It was a bit of a cooldown lap to recharge his battery, so he's off on another stroll. But let's have a look at Rango. Can he beat a 29.037? Oh, that's a little bit wide for Rango, but across the line, it's a 29.3 as Cotty has left the session. Oh dear. This is going to be a close qualifying session as always, as we go on board with Jimmy's hot lap as requested from Claps. Rain's still there, so we might not see some dry tyres in this first quali session, maybe in Q2, but that's just a wait and see. There is 7.5 minutes to go. There's yellow flags in the final second. I think it's one of the Astons just getting out of the way. Oh, that's not a good chicane from Jimmy, but it is his first time run, so it might take him a little bit to get used to track conditions. Oh, he holds it. He holds it. Does young Jimmy. So that did cost him a little bit of time. So obviously that's where he's going to find majority of his time. But his time to beat is a 29.037. The 28.6 goes up into P5 as Sierra goes into the 27s. So track is starting to ramp up as Mansell now going 1.1 quicker. It's be a 29.1. So this could be the time he needs to get to stay ahead of Sultana. As Kangaroo Guy now goes up into P3. And Mansell, he lost some time in that final sector. A 29.2, it's still not enough. And there's literally nothing separating Easy and Mansell at all. And let's have a look at a Wash. I did see a Wash did have a hot lap. And so let's hope he goes out for 2 runs. And X laps was for Q2. You would think with a 28.3 he would be safe for that Q2 spot. Oh, watch this, 4 tenths down. So I think he bailed out earlier on. So Wash is going to restart his lap. So we're going to watch the entirety of this lap, and we'll on Gumbo Kebab's hot lap requests. As I said, if you want to watch a driver go around for a hot lap in this quali session, 1,000 channel points, but we can't use Jimmy, X laps, or a Wash, as those 3 are now being taken. So a Wash coming towards turn 4, I do believe. So let's have a look at his first sector. He's 2 tenths up. Now this is the chicane where a lot of tricky will come to fruition, and it stopped raining. It stopped raining, chat. It is stopped raining, but it's still a little bit too wet. Will we see someone go onto the dries? Will we see someone risk it for the dry tyre? And the Wash has lost some big time in this middle sector. And a Wash has decided to bail out and come in. Mansell's going to go onto a set of softs. Top Racing's on a set of softs, so this is now starting to become interesting, chat. Who's going to risk it? His DRS is now enabled. That is going to be now huge. We're going to see everybody come in. So Top Racing is now out on the softs with 3 to go. It's still looking very, very tricky. And there's still some spray coming off. As Notorious has retired. Oh dear. Well, yeah. And Sierra's coming out, so he's not risking it. This is now going to be interesting. As Claudia has joined back in with 2 minutes and 10 remaining. Claudia will hopefully try and set his lap time. Oh, Rango's now out. He's retired in the pits. And Clappy's out there on inters. Urban is out there on inters. And the Wash is now out. Cars are starting to drop like flies here, ladies and gentlemen. It's down to Mansell and Kodia. It is now down to Mansell and Kodia to get out of this, out of the bottom half. Cargammer's retired in the pits, so he's safe. X-Lap's out there on the inters. Yeah, Top Racing Love is going to go to the top. I think Jimmy's gone this too late. Sider's now out. He's retired in the pits. And I don't think Cotty's not coming out, so it's going to come down to Mansell. It is now going to go down to Mansell. And Mansell is up in the P2. Easy's down in the P16. Clappy is out. And that's it. That is it. Quali is now done. And Duck Puncher didn't make it, and Urban is out. Both Ferraris are out. Out of this Q1 session. So we're going to have a top 14 Q2 session. Duck Puncher makes it in. but only just 5 thousandths of a second between Duck Punch and Urban. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. And Sarah, the first man into the 19s. Just waiting on Top Racing Life to retire, and we'll move on to Q2. Thank you for the follow, HRL Chibo. How are we doing? I believe that's JDM. But if I'm wrong, I do apologize. Got War Machine in the chat. And oh, okay, I see. So Syrah, so the top 6 all qualified on the softs. So Kangaroo, Laps, Card Gamer, Jimmy, JDM, Cider, Clappy, Duck, all make it through on the inters. And as you can see, 15th down to 20th are out. Sultana, Urban, Rango, both Ferraris are out. Awash, Kodia, and Notorious. Notorious not having the best of seasons, as Clappy is the only driver in the Aston for Tier 3 to score points for that team. So Notorious needs to start scoring some points to help out in the constructors. So now we are just waiting on for someone to ready up. What's going on, Paddy? I'm assuming we're waiting for me. If any of the Tier 3 drivers can hear me. Kodia and Awash. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. We've now got the time to go. And Kanga for X-Laps. Alright. So we do have an X-Laps Q2 hot lap and now a Kanga hot lap request. So now it's going to be interesting to see what the strategy is for these drivers. Oh, Rango's left the session. Hopefully both Kodia and Rango can come back in. Alright, so here we go, chat. Here we go for Q2. Only 4 cars will be knocked out in this session, 11th to 14th. And some of the drivers already on to the mediums, 5 of them in fact. And Syrah is coming out onto the mediums. And Scotty has joined, so X-Laps will do yours first. So who's out on the softs? It is JDM, Duck Puncher, and Cider. That is interesting. Because the softs don't usually last around here. About 4 or 5 laps. It's usually a medium to hard strat. And Jimmy's coming out on the softs too. Well, that's interesting. Maybe the Bulls might do a strategy change. Could be the way to go. Alright, here we go, chat. We're going to ride on board with X-Laps for his ride along, and I am going to be quiet. Sorry, I forgot I muted myself. Whoops. I have been talking. I've actually done a Kahoot. Oh dear. Well, this is a first. He's in the pits, but he's still out driving. Well, that is going to be interesting. here we go. But be 17-1 for the Kangaroo. Getting himself into the 16s. Could Kangaroo get himself into the 16s? He can't. It's 17-1. 17-1. So look at Henchman's first sector. Is it a lot better? Oh, he's just down on his time, so it's going to come through this middle and final sector. Don't want to touch that curb, otherwise you will be spinning around. Henchman is nearly 3/10 up, but it's an 18-2. It's not going to get him into the top 10 of which what he needs. And across the line, it's a 17-5. He found a lot of time in that final sector, but he could have found some more time. He could have found some more time. So he's got out another set of, or same set of softs, which is big, interesting, I must say. Yeah, look, we'll discuss it after the race with JDM. We'll just see how it goes. You gotta remember, Winter, Jim is on the softs. Car Gamer goes up into P2. And Cider across the line. He stays P11. Easy out on the soft tyres. And he's already about 3.5 up. Oh, that's an invalidation. That is not what Easy needs. Top Racing is over 4/10 up. A 17-4 gets him P5. Can he find extra time in these final two sectors? Let's have a look. Nice S section. I'm assuming Top Racing is on the wheel. Oh, bit of a squirm. He's a second, nearly a second up. Let's have a look at this beautiful final corner where we might see some overtaking perhaps. Go around the outside and it's a 16-4 P2. Oh dear. Well, I do have a knack of coming on at the wrong time as Mansell now crashes. X-Laps in danger. Clappy does get out of the way. Mansell needs to get out of the way as well. As Easy is on a lap. Mansell gets out of the way. I'm not sure how much time is left because nice yellow flag. Just over 3.5 to go in this Q2 session. Jimmy's still on P1, but outside the 10, it's Mansell, Cider, Xlaps, and Easy. And Easy goes up into P7. That has dropped Scotty. And the two Alpines are on the bubble. Mansell's in, Xlaps gone for another run, 3/10, and it's a 17-8. So he'll get ahead of both Cider and Mansell. So Cider will definitely be starting P14 unless Xlaps absolutely bins it somewhere. But I have to say, I think the likes of Rapper, Clappy, Easy might have to go out and use another set of softs. I think Easy might be out of fuel though. And now Xlaps coming across the line. It's a 16-8 P5. So Duck Puncher out on his lap here now. As Clappy has retired in the pits. Card Gamer has also retired. So they think they're safe with a 16.5, 16.8. So those are the times the cars need to beat if they want to get into that top 10 shootout. And Mansell's back out as the wash has left the session. Oh dear. Noticed that a lot recently. A lot of people dropping out. Do have a theory, but I could be absolutely wrong, and I think I probably am. There's a minute 20 to go, and I think Easy is not going to make it out. Syrah is not going to make it out either. Duck Puncher moves up into P8. I think Scotty Mac will make it in as the wash has joined in. Kanga's in trouble. 45 seconds and he's in the final sector, so he'll definitely make it. Scotty goes up into P4 with a 16.7. I do apologise about that large number. Laps has retired into the pits. Sarah down in P7 on mediums. Will he make it through? And here comes Henchman across the line. It's P5, a 16.8. Easy's out, retired. He's out in P11. That is it. Qualifying is done. JDM has invalidated, so he's out as well. Mansell is all over the shot. I think that's him done as well. I think that's it. I think that is it. I think Kangaroo can just come in and retire. Yeah, that's it. Kangaroo will make it onto a set of mediums. Unless Kangaroo wants to start on the softs. It's the softs for Kanga. And Kanga goes up with a 16-0. So we're just waiting on Scotty and the henchman to retire. There we go. So I do have a Clappy hot lap request. There we are. So there is now the grid order, 11th to 14th. It's Easy, JDM, Mansell, and Cider. Both Haas cars are out. Easy, after getting a podium last week, is also out. But he'll start him in P11, which is... It's not that bad. It is not that bad, chat. Starting P11, the strategy pole position, as others like to call it. So we'll keep it on Easy to see how he goes throughout the race. And now we'll move swiftly on to Q3. Alright, the poll is up, chat, as per usual. Who is going to get pole position here tonight? Just remember, if you choose other, let us know in the chat. Who do you think? I suspect everybody's coming out on softs anyway. And Sirius first out again. So we do have a Clappy on board and a... Oh, excuse me. I think that's it. I think it was only a Clappy on board. We did Kangaroo Guy in Q2. So Clappy's the one for Q3 from War Machine, I do believe. Yep, I thought so. Alright, here we go, chat. We're going to take on an onboard lap with Rapid Clappy around Q3 at Hungary in the Aston Martin. And Clappy goes to the top with a 16-1. Not a bad lap from the Aston Martin. Not a bad lap at all. As that goes up into P3. What about Car Gamer? It's P4. Scotty goes up into P3. Top Racing P4. Kangaroo starting off his lap But Jimmy now across the line. It's P3. Now let's run on board with Kangaroo Guy. As he's the next one to set up. I'm just waiting on Duck Puncher and Henchman to come out. Speaking of which, Duck Puncher is now coming out. Let's see if he might have done another lap, but he didn't. He came back in. Oh, Top Racing needs to get out of the way. And only just does it. Now, Kangaroo Guy across the line. Goes P2. So there are the gaps to leader thus far with over 6.5 minutes to go. The clouds look like they're moving away, but you can never know. I don't think we'll get any more rain. Sirius comes straight back out. Well, that's interesting. I would have thought he might have waited. As the poll is done, it's a tie between Jimmy and Kangaroo. Well, Kangaroo's got 4/10 head start on Jimmy for the next round of runs, but it's going to be close, chat. It's going to be close. As Henchman is now coming out. As you can see on the mini-map. Duck Puncher's been an okay lap. Nothing to get too crazy, but this might be just a banker for Duck Puncher. With 5.5 to go. And it's a 16.8. Goes P8. So let's run on board with Sierra. So next one to cross the line. Jimmy, no, Jimmy was taken already. Jimmy was already done in Q1. Oh, and Sierra's backed out. I think Kangaroo Guy's went out for another lap. And he's gone to the top with a 15.9. Well, there we go. The chat's saying you need to get to the 15s for pole, and Kangaroo's the first man to get into the 15s here tonight. It's a 27-1 first sector for the Henchman. Let's have a look at this middle sector. That was a little bit wide from the Henchman. Oh, I missed Car Gamers. middle sector, so I do apologise. And it's a 16.6. As Cargamer goes up into P2 with a 16.2. And Kangaroo has no more fuel. I think he might just have enough time if he can get back out. I think he might just have enough time, does Kangaroo, to put in one more lap. Here comes Syrah. It's a 15.9 as well. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Clappy also, don't think it could be a 15 unless he finds some more time in his final sector. Kangaroo has retired. I think Sierra will be starting on the mediums too. Do not forget about that, chat. And it's a 61 for Clappy again. Jimmy's got... Oh, Henchman is out. Henchman is out. That's not where you want to crash. Top racing goes. P5. What about laps? Car Gamer has retired as well. It's a minute 34. And Sierra's out of fuel. And Clappy's low on fuel as well. What can Jimmy do? Oh, this is going to be close, chat. Sierra's also retired. This is going to be close, chat. Jimmy, final couple of corners. It's a DRS across the line. Oh, it's a 50. Oh my god, it's a 59.03. Sierra's done a 59.02. Oh my god. Oh my god. Scotty goes up into P4. What about laps? And laps is going up for another run. And that is it. That is it. Scotty Mack here. Oh, he was 2 tenths up in the first sector. But what about the middle sector? What about the middle sector? It's all going to come down to this middle sector, I feel. Oh, yep, Scotty's lost so much time in that middle sector. Now the final sector. He's got low ERS. And he's bailed. He's got no more fuel. Does Top Racing Life have enough fuel to get to the line? He does! He goes up into P6. And X-Labs has invalidated. So, Sierra will get pole position here tonight. Not sure what Jimmy is doing. So we're just waiting on Scotty Mack. Top 3. Chat, the top 3. It is so close. Oh, wow. The top three is so close, but don't forget, Sarah will be starting on the mediums. Jimmy gets P2, Kangaroo P3, Scotty Mac P4, Clappy P5, Top Racing P6, Cargammer P7, Henchman P8, X-Ups P9, and Duck Puncher in P10. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is qualifying done here tonight. And now we are going to take a quick ad break.
Go to Sully's Shirts today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we've got everything your heart desires. The custom-made shirts, the custom-made thongs, the custom-made phone cases. Get it today. Sully Shirts, because you are never dressed until you are wearing a Sully's. Go and get it today. And don't forget, if you want to join our Discord, FormulaOCE, we've got plenty of room for you. FormulaOCE, the Discord is in the chat right now. And don't forget to go to our YouTube channel to watch all the old races where all's actually competitive and many others. Go to a FormulaOCE YouTube channel right now. And of course, you're on the Twitch channel. Don't forget to subscribe because it definitely helps us out here on Twitch. And don't forget our partners, Oceania Premier Sim League and Rapid Racing League.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
4 red lights, 5 red lights here at Abu Dhabi.
Alex, the final race of the season is go.
And Fanatical gets a jump start. Oh no!
P9, Reptile is damaged. Someone's got damage. Oh, that's Jagger.
That does put us, but no, can't get Emma. Does hold him off. Is there contact at the back?
Finchie's moved up a spot. Hey, watch out for the goat.
Round the outside of Daz. Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two.
With
A little bit.
a tenth, but
Oh, like that.
Urban's like, nah, I'm not having that.
Pack of cars. It's a wild of hyenas here at the moment.
Oh my god. There's going to be a drama here.
to become the inside distance light corner.
Mad Dog's going to go around the outside, is he?
Oh, it's a mess, it's a mess.
Moment again, Daz. Oh, Daz has turned red.
Again into turn 1, there's a little bit of contact.
Everblade's on
In a blade, oh no!
Off tyres, and Kibisive Funky he's going to take the lead of the race.
Free wide. Oh, that could even be forward.
What is this game, man?
Oh, there it is, Duck Puncher, he's won it.
Kibisive Funky has won.
Dutchie is your Tier 2 World Champion.
But Kahoot will be Tier 1 champion for Formula OCE.
Well, welcome back. Welcome back, chat. The poll is up for the race winner. Give us a shout on who do you think will win this race if you pick other. So there's the tyre choice. So as I said, Sarah, the only one in the top 10, will be starting on the mediums. Everyone else is on the softs. And only a wash outside the 10 is starting on the soft tyres. Everyone else is on the mediums. So a wash going for a different strategy. Rango's still not come back in, unfortunately. Hopefully he can try and get back in. So give us your thoughts, chat, on who is going to win here tonight. Me, I mean, you can't go past Jimmy, to be fair. I mean, the streak he is on, I mean, you just can't go past Jimmy, a race win. Surprise podium. I'm thinking... Oh, I think Urban. I think Urban, surprise podium, gives some Ferrari some love. P16 and 17th, but hopefully Rango can come back in. As now we're going to get ready for 5 red lights for the Hungarian Grand Prix. And here we go, chat, for 5 red lights. Oh, D! Well, a lot of drivers do have drive-through penalties now. And I believe Scotty Mac was the first one to get one. So let's just have a look-see. Oh my god! Well, there we go. It's a lot of carnage. Sierra's down into P6. Oh my god. Oh, Car Game is the only one without a drive-through, so he'll take the net P1 lead here. Jimmy's made to move. He needs to fight his way back up. I have no idea what exactly happened. I saw a lot of drivers getting a drive-through penalty. Scotty Mac was, I think Scotty Mac was the first one, and then there was a domino effect. I don't think Sierra has damage, and the top four are all in to do their drive-through. Yeah, like Sector 3. I think it was Kodia. Stadium and Rango are red Xing. Yeah, not sure what's going on. But Overgrove's up in the P9 chat. Oh dear, the Taurus runs a little bit wide, and oh, there's a little bit of contact, but the Taurus stays ahead. Let's watch this from a wash. Urban Grove down there outside, and he's got the move. He has got the move done. The Taurus is down in the P9. Urban Grove is up in the P8. What a move from the Ferrari man. And right now, Perks is absolutely fist pumping the air, and right now Card Gamer is struggling. He is holding Sierra up an absolute treat here. And the top four have actually pulled away. The Wash is made to move on Notorious, and there is dark clouds here, chat. There is dark clouds. Duck Punch has already got 6 seconds of penalties already. That is not what he need. And Sierra looking for a move onto Car Gamer. Where you look at onto turn 3. Will Sierra send it? No, he won't, but he's very, very close. He's literally pushing Car Gamer through there as Kangaroo nearly makes a mistake. Oh, Sierra thought about it, but he holds back. He holds back. Jimmy really has a lot of patience already. Does not need to make any rash moves. Maybe wait for the DRS. And top four have pulled a 6-second gap onto X-Laps already. So it looks like both McLarens already. Maybe they've both got car damage. As JDM is out, that could be a safety car. It's a virtual. It's a virtual, and Cargo is taking advantage. I think he did have damage, but maybe front wing damage. Yeah, it is front wing. The henchman does have another drive-through penalty. The henchman's in for the mediums. And now that's released Sultana up into P4 with X-Ups coming in. I think we might be getting into green flag territory pretty soon. Oh, Oh, Cider's now left. He's down in 13th and on the hards. That is not what Cider needs. This should have been a safety. Oh, there we go. There we go. As Cider has rejoined back in, luckily. Oh, Top Racing is now out. Top Racing is now out. That is huge. Potential race winner out. And now here comes Kangaroo Guy with DRS. And he's got the move, has he? That's what is from Jimmy's POV. Oh, Kangaroo gets a little bit squirrely. Will Kangaroo send around the outside? No, he won't. Henchman gets a 3-second time penalty. You have like sector 3. I think Henchman's just getting out of the way. Sultana and Urban are going at it like hammer and tongs. Oh dear, this is gonna get nasty pretty soon. I don't think Cargamer can go to the end on those hards. He might have to pit again. Let's go back on board with the top 3. Hopefully the timing glitch will fix itself up between Jimmy and Sultana. Urban in the P5. I did put him as a potential podium getter. So there, the gap says all done, and here comes Urban up into P4. Scotty Mac got the best view in the house here. And then Wash is just right there, same with Clappy as well. And Sultan and Urban going side by side into turn 3. Bit of racing room. Urban holds it. Oh, Sultana thought about that outside, but Urban holds on in. Here comes Scotty. He backs out of it. He backs out of it. He backs out of it, which was the smart way to go. As Scotty wasn't upshifting for some reason. Yeah, something's happened with Scott now. He's AI. That's interesting. Not sure what could have caused... not sure what he was doing. Over trying to break the slipstream. He's got no ERS. It might be better suited to just to let Sultana go. Oh, a little bit of contact, but nothing too severe. As we're already on lap 7 of 35. 29 laps to go, he chat. Don't forget, Henchman does need to serve his drive-through pretty soon. He's actually going to take it now. And these 3 are still going at it. These yellow flags. Oh, Jimmy's in. Cider's around. Jimmy's going to maybe look for an undercut, perhaps. Mediums for Jimmy. Can he still get ahead of Car Gamer? I think he can. But only just. Nah, Card Gamer's got him. Yep, Card Gamer has him. So he's out ahead of Easy. Easy's now left the session. Oh, it's all gone wrong here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. With the internets. Australian NBN, ladies and gentlemen. What more can you say? Don't think Rango is back in. Yeah, no, Rango is not back in. Hopefully he can come back in. And Kangaroo stays up for another lap, but he doesn't have DRS anymore. So, Sierra now has no pressure from behind. And I think that was for Cider. Oh, no, sorry, that was for Easy. I just realised. Clappy with the fast lap with a 19.5. He's down in P10, so if the race will end now, he will get that extra point. Oh, Sultana getting a little bit squirrely on traction, and Urban has just clawed his way back like he's from the supermarket. Jimmy is now under a second of Car Gamer. Car Gamer really might be starting to struggle on those hards early on. Sultana has a 3-second time penalty, so that is not going to be well for him coming out of this race. And the Kangaroo guy is in. He is in. But I don't think he'll get ahead of Jimmy. It's going to be close between Kangaroo and Jimmy. There is Kangaroo. Here comes Car Gamer. And Jimmy's got him. Round the outside, and he's got the move done. And he's pulled the gap on Kangaroo. So Jimmy now in pretty much in net P2 now. Let's get back on board with Urban. And the Sultana fight. Thank you for the follow, TikTok, Valix. Much appreciate you, my guy. Or girl. How we doing? How we doing? X-Apps now has a time penalty. 3 seconds. Right now, the henchman does need a safety car. Notorious is out! Notorious is out! And it's just... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, as soon as I said it, it's come out. Oh, no. This now helps Car Gamer with his hard strategy to go to the end. Cider now has a drive-through penalty. Sultana's on the... Sultana's on the softs. Cody's got a 5-second penalty now. Yep, front wing damage. Now, what does Henchman do? Does he stay out for one more lap, then come in for the new tyres? Just to make sure he does not get lapped. He has to make sure he cannot get lapped, and he's coming in. Can the henchman get out ahead of the safety car? Nice stop from the Red Bull crew. And I think he will. I think henchman might just get out ahead. Yep, he does. So now, what does Ciro do? Well, he's staying out. Well, what's so tired? Sneaky sneak. He could come back on to the mediums and go to the end. It's big, interesting. So there's the penalty. So Tana has 3. Laps has 3. Side has a drive-through. Duck Puncher has 6. And the henchman has 6. So penalties could become a factor come the end of the race. Alright, let's just go catch for breath. So we got Ciro still leading. Jimmy in P2, so I knew he'll be a net P2. Car Gamer P3, Sultana P4, Urban P5, Easy P6, Clappy P7, Scotty Mac P8, a Wash P9, and Kangaroo Guy all the way down in P10. Outside 10 we've got Mansell, we've got Rango who's still not back in yet, X-Laps in P13, Cider P14, Duck Puncher P15, Cottier P16, and Henchman in P17. With this safety car, he'll be back into this fight. Yeah, that's a fair shout, Andy. Who wins from here? Don't forget, both Ciro and Easy will need to pit again. Or actually, we'll actually need to do their first stop at some point. Potential, maybe thinking mediums to softs with this safety car. We've already had a virtual. So, yeah, it's going to be big interesting. Alright, so safety car will be in this slab. And by the way, if the race were to end, Williams would get a 1-3. Actually, no, they won't. Sorry, I misread Sultana's penalty. Ignore me. But if the race were to end now, with no penalties, 1-4 for the Williams team, could be huge in the Constructors' battles. 54 points. The gap between Red Bull and Williams. But we still have 23 laps to go. Be 22 once the safety car comes into the pits. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, you're right. Urban will need to pit again as well. Good shout. Good shout. All right, here we go, chat. Safety car is in this lap. Ciro with Jimmy with the fresher mediums than Ciro. So it's going to come down to when does Ciro go of this safety car restart. And it's away we go. Car Gamer's right behind Jimmy. Coming down towards turn 1, and Jimmy's still ahead, is he? Yes, he is. No, he's not. Cargame's got him around the outside. What a move, and now Sultana sends one on the inside of turn 3, and he's got the move done. There's big contact, I did hear. As Side is now into the pits. Well, that is a shame. Black Punch moved up. Kangaroo in a wash. Scotty Mac back into AI. Once again, that is not right, especially after a safety car restart. Why is Scotty Mac AI? Oh, Duck Punch has had a moment. Henchman's up into P14. And he's back into this race. And Sultana with just a better tyre wear, or better tyres than everyone else at the moment. He's making moves left, right, and centre. Now, will we see some team orders come in at Williams between Sierra and Sultana? It's a 1-2. No DRS as yet, but I don't think Sierra wants to lose any more time than he needs. I think he's trying to let him pass, but there's no way to let him pass just yet. And we all know what happened between a Williams car here at Hungary. If you know, you know. Actually, maybe the majority might not know. I know one person that would. And there it is. So there's the order coming in at Williams. As the Williams team principal right now is absolutely biting his fingernails. But I got a feeling those softs won't last much longer. And there's the DRS. It's now enabled. And Sultan's already pulled out his second gap. Oh, Clappy and Urban are going side by side. Oh, what a fantastic shot. I usually rib Codemasters with their shots, with the camera angles, but that is fantastic. Here we go, coming towards this fast left-hander. And Clappy stays behind Jimmy. You don't want to be touching a curb, as I saw Jimmy makes a little bit of a squirm into the chicane. And Jimmy stays ahead. There's not much overtaking prowess through this middle sector. And now Clappy up into P5. The lone Aston Martin for the rest of this race. He needs to score as many points as he can. Sultana with the fastest lap. We're now in the midst. Oh no, Jimmy! Oh no, Jimmy! He has left the session. Hopefully Jimmy can come back in. And there it is. Jimmy has rejoined in. And our car gamer has all the time in the world now to start making a move onto Sierra. But Clappy also coming like a wrecking ball. And Jimmy's back into his car. And Kagame does not make a move into turn 1. But what about turn 3? Oh, excuse me. Not much doing there. Except does have a 5-second time penalty for speeding. So it would have been a great debut from X-Laps in that other McLaren seat. So time's already got a 2.6 second gap out. Spencer's now got a time penalty down into P11. Both Zero and Easy will need to make their first pit stops very soon, but the clouds are coming in. Will we see some rain? Maybe not. As Jimmy gets ahead, Henchman up into P11. He's 1 place away from points, but he does have a time penalty next to his name. So let's not forget that. Oh, Carcam is starting to feel the pinch here. Yeah, I can see that, Paddy. For the interviewers, I'm just reading the chat. I can see that, but yeah, it's Codemasters. They won't do servos, dedicated servers. With this 3-car DRS train at the moment, there's not much happening at the moment, but Jimmy's very close behind Urban and Easy now. Car Gamer does look for it, but he hangs back. Sierra holds on, but coming towards this fast left-hander. Car Gamer holds on. Urban go for, might not. Urban needs to start thinking about a potential move onto Easy with DRS. X-Laps with the fastest lap. There's yellow flag, sector 2. It's Duck Puncher. It's Duck Puncher, unfortunately. Henchman now got another time penalty. There's 9 seconds as Fanatical's left the session. Why was Fanatical even in here in the first place? Did Siri hit the fence? I did hear someone hit something. Unless it's just game related. No front wing and Siri's on the hards. Oh, Urban and Jimmy going side by side. That is not what Urban needs or Jimmy needs. And our Car Gamer won't have any DRS to help him out. The gap is 2.3, but Car Gamer is going to the end. 15 to go. There's still the threat of a potential safety car. Urban goes with a time penalty, so that helps out Jimmy to an extent come the end of at the end of this race. But Jimmy does need to start thinking about a move. Because both Easy and Urban do need to come in for their pit stops. And the gap is 1.6. So now Sultana is starting to feel the effects of the soft tyres. So Cargamer and Clapper don't need to overtake Sultana. Because Sultana will be coming in, you would think, pretty soon. Oh, Clappy, that is not what you want to see. Both Car and Clappy do not have any ERS to play with. Oh, Urban nearly hits the back of Easy. Scotty Mac has left the session. Oh dear, it's gone from bad to worse for both Alpines. His henchman is now ahead of Scott. And Kangaroo Guy is now catching up to this three-way scrap to make it a four-way. And now Sultana, Cargamer, and Clappy are right next to each other. And Sultana stays out for another lap. Oh, wrong one. The gap to lead up between Sultana and Sierra, it's 18.2. And Cargamer's made the move, and Sider's made a mistake. And Clappy nearly hits the back of Sultana. And Jimmy's made the move stick. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. And Clappy's now ahead of Sultana. Ooh. Clappy might be starting to feel the struggle on those mediums as well too now. As I said, there's still a chance of a safety car happening. Kangaroo Guy's actually in a really good spot here. What's the gap to leader? It's 6.5 between Car and Kangaroo. And Easy's finally in. But Urban will have DRS. Oh, Urban is fighting this like an absolute champion. And Kangaroo gets the move done. Oh, D. That could have been nasty. It's Easy's going in on softs. Henchman's got another time penalty. Penalties are coming in thick and fast, ladies and gentlemen. There is the penalty situation. 12 to go. Yeah, hasn't been a great... Sauce can go to the end here. Oh, well. Just going to have to wait and see if Sultana is finally in. Urban will need to pit again. I don't know about Clappy or Car Gamer. It's going to be very, very tight between Cargamer and Clappy to make it to the end. Because Kangaroo Guy is coming in like a wrecking ball. $11 to go. Ugh, just the threat of the safety car. You can never say never with tier 3. You just can never say never. Sultana came back out into P11. And ZZ is now ahead of Duck. Next up with another time penalty. Something you don't want to see. Oh, Mansell. Oh, Awash is now AI. What is going on? Why are drivers starting to get to AI? Oh, Laps! Laps is out. Oh, he's actually retired in the pits. And Mansell does have wing damage because of that. I don't know what is actually going on here. Yeah, I really don't know what is going on. And Awash finally leaves. Not leaves, but he's left the session. Well, we can't do a lobby restart. Clappy's out! Both Astons are out. Is that a safety car? Oh my god! Oh no! Both Astons are out! It's a late safety car! Oh! And Car Gamer has stayed out! Car Gamer has stayed out. And Scotty Mac has joined in. This is now going to be interesting. Car Gamer stays out. Sierra stays out. Sultana stayed out. EZ stayed out. Scotty's Ghost of Car stayed out. But I'm sure once he gets back into that car, he'll pit for the softs. And right now, Mitchie, the Aston team principal, is absolutely crying right now. And Car Gamer surely cannot pit now. Neither can Sierra. Car Gamer and Sierra are absolutely going to be falling down by the wayside here. there's the pen. So, Sultana does have 3 seconds. Urban has 3. Henchman has 12. Dark... Ooh, Scotty Max spun. Dark Puncher has 6. Mansell has 3. Yeah, I thought Scotty Mac will be coming in for the soft compound. Oh no, Scotty. Oh dear. Oh dearie. Well, chat, we're going in for an interesting 5 or 6 laps to go. Yeah, back-to-back podiums for Easy. It's a shout. Oh, I think there's going to be some big drama come the end of this race. I honestly don't know, man. There's nothing I can do. I've said to him every week, I'm just sick and tired of repeating myself. Let's go to Max back in. Yeah, he's going to get rid of that 5 seconds. Yep, so he'll have no more penalties. But he'll be at the back. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world. There might be chaos into the first couple of corners. While we're on the safety car, let's do some promotional work. So, FormulaOCE Tier 1 tomorrow night at 8 PM. And ladies and gentlemen, some breaking news. I am actually commentating Tier 1 in place of Mitchie. Mitchie not feeling well the past couple of days, so he's asked me to commentate Tier 1 tomorrow night, which is, you know, I'm happy to do so. Looking forward to it. I got to ask Mitchie if I can use, you know, his stuff for the stream, but we shall wait and see. For Saturday, 8 PM is FormulaOCE T4 with Mad Dog and potentially Perks here at Hungary, and Sunday at 7:30 it is Tier 2 here at Hungary with either myself or Kahoot, and that is going to be interesting as well. So Tier 1 tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I think it's 8 o'clock. Tier 4, 8 o'clock on Saturday, and Tier 2, 7:30 on Sunday. Well, yeah. It is what it is. Alright, here we go, chat. Safety cars in this lap. So now, Kayagama has now become the de facto safety car. I'm expecting some 5-second penalties any moment. And there we go. It is now green flag racing. Now, will we see the Williams do a team order? Oh my god, there's contact between the two Williams! Howdy's absolutely crying right now! Oh dear, there's Sierra and Kangaroo! Going side by side, Sierra holds on, but he's pushed Kangaroo out a little bit wide, and Sierra stays into P3. Oh dear, Howdy is absolutely crying with the contact right about now. Oh no. Sultana could actually win this. Try and he'll have to try and build up a gap. To the rest of the field. There's yellow flags. I'm not sure what happened with Kodia. And Sarah's already a second behind Sultana, so now Sultana on the march. Here comes Kangaroo Guy. He needs a good result after what happened at Baku last week. Oh dear, Kangaroo now. No DRS, and Kangaroo gets the move on these yellow flags. I think it's the henchman. Yes, it is. It was the henchman. Probably just got into the traction way too early. Oh, Sierra is absolutely sliding like an absolute ice skater. The chat is going off. I think the plan was for Sultana to try and pull ahead before anyone else overtakes, just to build up the 3-second gap. There's 4 laps to go here. Sierra's already 1.2. There's already a 3-race scrap on for the lead. There's the DRS Kangaroo with the fastest lap. Easy down the inside. Oh, he's pushed Urban out wide. And Jimmy has said, thank you very much. I'm taking P6 and a bag of potato chips to the supermarket to munch on. So now it's going to come down to if Easy can overtake... if Jimmy can now overtake Easy, he might have a shot at a podium here still. Kangaroo seems to be a little bit quicker in the middle sector than the front two. The front two might have a little bit less downforce. Cargamer doing an excellent job though. 28 laps with 3 to go. But this is not what Sultana needs. He needs to get past Cargamer as soon as possible. Cargamer has no ERS. Sultana around the outside. Has he got it? No, he hasn't. Yes, he does. Better traction. Cargamer is now going to be left into the dust. Will he? You know. Oh, something's happened between Jimmy and Easy. So Jimmy gets the move up into P5. He can still get onto the podium. He can still get onto the podium, can Jimmy, but he needs to get into this fight here. Sultana needs to gap these group of cars by 3 seconds. This is going to be absolutely close here, chat. As we're going to come on to the final lap of the race. Top Racing is now left. Oh, he did it earlier on. Henchman gets another time penalty. Well, that's him out of the points. Cargo has no ERS to play with. And Kangaroo Guy has made the move. No, he hasn't. Oh, my God. Oh. Sarah's nearly taken out Cargamer. Final lap, DRS. Well, Sarah, that's a little bit dangerous. will do gap to leader. So there is the gap to leader. At this point, Sultana will be down into P5. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. The final couple of corners. I think Kangaroo Guy's got this. Unless something happens, unless he does a massive spin, he is going to win the Hungarian Grand Prix. A chaotic one. In fact, across the line, there it is. It's Kangaroo, it's Cargamer, it's Sierra gets onto the podium. Sultana P4, Urban gets P5, Jimmy P6, but Jimmy will move up to P5 because Urban did have a penalty. Easy P7, Cider P8, Henchman down to P9, but he won't be getting any points, you would think. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Kangaroo has made his redemption felt after what happened at Baku last week, where he should have won. He's on the top set of the podium this week here at Hungary. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I do know Jimmy will get ahead of Urban, but we'll get the top three in. So Easy P7, Cider P8, Cordia P9, Scotty Mac P10, Mansell P11, Duck Puncher P12, and Henchman P13, Awashaw P14, Rango P15, DNFS, Clappy, Laps, The Torres, Top Racing, and Dr. JDM, which is unfortunate. We'll just wait until everybody comes in. Just waiting for Sierra to come in, and then we'll do the podium interviews. Alright, we'll start the podium interviews off now with P3 man Sierra. Mate, what a drive. Oh, Sierra's connecting. Well, that is fantastic. Alright. Sorry, chat. I'm inviting him again. We'll move on to P2 man. Which was Car Gamer. So, Car Gamer, you're back onto the podium once again. Tell us about that race.
Yeah, thanks. On one end I'm very happy because, you know, it's been quite a drought really. season hasn't really gone the way I would have hoped. But yeah, happy. But at the same time, yeah, so close to my first win of the season. Just lost it on the last lap, unfortunately. Gutted that I didn't pit for those softs.
Yeah, it was big, interesting. Like I was debating why you stayed out, but it's still a
Yeah.
P2, but could have been a P1.
Yeah, congrats to Kanga there, because yeah, he was putting pressure on me. I thought maybe you know, I might be able to hold them off, but yeah, I was surprised so many people pitted for the soft, to be honest, because I thought people were probably going to go for the track position. That's why I thought it was probably a bit too risky pitting for the softs, because I was going to come out sort of P6, P7. But yeah, because everyone pitted, it just was really a dumb decision. But you know, a podium, I'll take it, I guess.
Well, after 3 not so great weeks, there's this now built up the confidence moving forward onto Mexico next week.
Yeah, I like Mexico. I haven't really raced it much in a long time, but it's a good track, I think. Should produce some pretty good overtaking. So, unlike Hungary, where I made a poor strategy choice and got away with a podium, you make a poor strategy choice there, and you could really be in some trouble late in the race.
Well, GG's, man. Well done on a well-deserved P2.
Thanks.
We move on to P1, man. Kanga, it is redemption for you.
Yep. Yeah. No. After the last 2 or 3 races, I've yeah, I needed that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. No, I'm stoked. I was doing good on the hard tires, and that late safety car helped me jump onto the softs to push to the end, and yeah, no, I needed that after bottling on the last lap. I think two races in a row now. But yeah, I'm just stoked.
Well, your teammate got points tonight, your reserve teammate, so that will help you out in the constructors. But same question to you. How do you feel about Mexico next week?
I feel about the same as I did about Hungary. I mean, I don't have much expectations, but you never know.
Well, GG's. Unfortunately, Sarah could not join us for the podium interviews, but I'm sure Howdy is absolutely going off his head right about now. There might be some stewards inquiries regarding 4, 5, and 6 with Sultana, Urban, and Jimmy. With the timing glitch and other timing glitches as well. Apparently there was an Xbox update, which I didn't get a notification for. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Don't forget, Tier 1 tomorrow night. I am commentating that race tomorrow night in place of Mitchie. So looking forward to see how that goes. Until then, it is goodbye. And here is the greatest advert of all time.
Go to Sully's Shirts today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we've got everything your heart desires. The custom-made shirts, the custom-made thongs, the custom-made phone cases. Get it today. Sully Shirts, because you are never dressed until you are wearing a Sully's. Go and get it today. And don't forget, if you want to join our Discord, FormulaOCE, we've got plenty of room for you. FormulaOCE, the Discord is in the chat right now. And don't forget to go to our YouTube channel to watch all the old races where I was actually competitive, and many others. Go to a FormulaOCE YouTube channel right now. And of course, you're on the Twitch channel. Don't forget to subscribe, because it definitely helps us out here on Twitch. And don't forget our partners, Oceania Premier Sim League and Rapid Racing League.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
4 red lights, 5 red lights here at Abu Dhabi.
Alex, the final race of the season is go.
And Fanatical gets a jump start. Oh no!
P9, Reptile is damaged. Someone's got damage. Oh, that's Jagger.
That does Bulldogs, but no, can't get him up. Does hold him off. Is there contact at the back?
Finchie's moved up a spot. Hey, watch out for the goat.
Round the outside of Daz. Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two.
With
A little bit.
a tenth, but
Oh, that's that.
Urban's like, nah, I'm not having that.
Pack of cars, it's a wild of hyenas here at the moment.
Oh my god. There's going to be a drama here.
to become the inside distance light corner.
Mad Dog's going to go around the outside, is he?
Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess.
Moment again, Daz. Oh, Daz has turned red.
Again into turn 1, there's a little bit of contact.
Everyblade's on
In a blade, oh no!
Off tyres, and Kibisive Funky he's going to take the lead of the race.
Big 3 wide. Oh, there could be a big 4-1.
What is this game, man?
Oh, there it is, Duck Poncho, he's won it.
Kibisive Funky has won.
Dutchy is your Tier 2 World Champion.
But Kahoot will be Tier 1 champion for Formula OCE.